So Rockstar just broke something pretty important in the enhanced version of GTA Online, and on top of that, if you're a premium GTA subscriber, then you definitely don't want to miss our second topic we're going to be covering today, which is in regards to special cargo, considering that is one of the major bonuses for the next and final week of the availability of June's GTA Plus rewards that will greatly help any of you guys out there grind tons of extra money faster this week before the new summer DLC launches next week. We're still waiting around for news on that at the current time of me making this video on Tuesday, June the 10th. And so if this video does end up getting posted after the news, well, then that's obviously because we got summer DLC news, which I prioritized in my upload schedule, so I moved this video back. But either way, whether one happens or the other, we finally got a breakdown of one of the biggest secrets of GTA Online special cargo, and that's how to unlock those super rare CEO special cargo crates, like the golden minigun and the film reel, for example. And it's not really as random as you might think or have been led on to believe. Two stories that are worth sticking around for today, especially if you're grinding crates like I said, so let's get into it. First up, bit of a random one. Rockstar broke the start menu for the enhanced edition of GTA 5. This came with the latest event week update, and according to Harry588 on Twitter, the usual artwork tile at the bottom left of the start screen is now just a blank, non-functional black box. You get no links, no artwork, just complete dead space. Totally unclickable. It's just one of those small things that probably flew under the radar for most people, but it does kind of make you wonder how Rockstar pushed that out without catching it, especially on the upgraded version of the game where their attention actually is. Hopefully they patch that soon. For now, it's just really a visual glitch to be aware of if you're loading up the enhanced version. It doesn't really affect you in any way, obviously, but figured something I could talk about because I like to report on any single news and happenings in the community. But let's get into the big thing for today's video, and that's special items in the CEO crate warehouses. This came up recently to a thread involving Tesfun 2, GTA Men, and Floorball, and they all helped break down how these rare items actually work. I'm talking about things like that golden minigun, the ornamental egg, the large diamond, the film reel, all those rare special cargo crates that can sell for up to $150,000 each. And here's how it works. Every time you add a special item to your warehouse, you reset the internal counter. You then need to complete 20 regular sourcing missions before you're then eligible for another special item. And once you hit 20, your odds of getting one are based on a random 10% chance. And that chance gets checked at 3 specific times, and this is where people get tripped up. One of them is when you switch sessions, the second is when you complete a source mission, or for the third, every 48 minutes while you're sitting in a free mode session. So to make the most out of this, the community recommends moving to an invite-only lobby, setting your spawn point to your CEO office, and then either switching sessions repeatedly or just sourcing until you hit that RNG trigger. The key thing to understand here is that the game basically just keeps track of the last 7 cargo types you've sourced, and it tries to avoid repeating them. So if, for example, you get counterfeit goods recently, it won't give you another counterfeit crate with a special item until that type gets cycled out of the history pool. And this makes it kind of a memory game here for you as a player, which could be fun or just annoying for you depending on what you actually like doing. Ideally, you want to keep notes of what you've sourced, and that way you'll know what might be due next. As an example, if you're trying to get the film reel, that's going to be tied to the counterfeit goods, but you already got counterfeit a few times, it'll be locked out until you've done 7 different types and it rotates back in. And even then, it's a 10% chance per trigger. So in short, just do 20 source missions, track your cargo types, switch sessions to trigger the RNG, and cross your fingers. There's no actual cooldown, just that chance-based system ticking away behind the scenes that impacts you as a player. So I'll throw up a screenshot from the GTA Wiki here showing all those special items, their categories, and what they're worth. Some of these are a solid money boost if you're already grinding crates, and it's worth aiming for them if you're doing a big sale run, and that's only more important this week now that we still have that opportunity for double money and RP on the special cargo sale missions up until, I guess, June the 16th when the GTA Plus rewards end. And the reason I'm making this video as well, one is to report on that tile screen problem at the launch of the enhanced version, and one to cover the special cargo, but it's definitely relevant because we have those GTA Plus opportunities. They're ending soon. We're getting the new DLC, and hopefully you can prepare easier for it, make extra money by grinding these crates, and now you know what to do to get these like special items for your special cargo. So with that breakdown out of the way, let's jump into some cargo missions live and let's see if we can pull some special crates. So obviously when you get started with your grind, you optimally want to contact all of your cargo, special cargo, that is warehouse technicians, have them go out and source crates for you. That way they bring you back 1, 2, or 3. But also in addition to that, they also can bring you back those same special items for your crate warehouses. And so that is where I've made a lot of my money, because I don't really go out and ever really source cargo all that much anymore. I mean, I do every now and again, but I'd say most of my money making from the special cargo warehouses is just through allowing my techs to source cargo, because I'm doing that. You know, they have a 48-minute cooldown. They can bring back 1, but sometimes even 2 or 3 crates, depending on RNG. But I usually just implement that into my grind every single hour. And so every single gameplay hour, all of my warehouses are getting either 1, 2, or 3 crates in each one. And that amounts to several special cargo sell missions throughout every single year that I continue to play GTA Online. And at the same time, I don't want to say I do absolutely no special cargo sourcing myself, but even if I did absolutely 0 of it, I would still be able to get several sales done because I'm just sourcing that many crates passively. And it's great because you don't even need to be logged into GTA Online for that to happen. You could just go out, tell them to source cargo for you, shut the game off for 48 minutes, come back, and you'll have cargo in your warehouse. So that's really awesome right there. We are doing a 3 crate source right now. We want to go over here and just kind of get to the vantage point, and then we're just going to kind of wait up here. So you know, man, it's been so long, honestly, since I've actually done one of these. So we're going after medical staff, and we're gonna be keeping an eye out. That's our target right there. But we also have all the other medical staff, so let's just take her out. In addition to that, we'll take him out. Sorry, and the doctor is running, but we could take him out right here, I think. Oh, man. Oh, it's like 28 weeks later, man. Oh, that was so much fun. Okay, let's go collect the narcotics. Now, I know, am I the quickest on doing this? No, we're just gonna chill, play some GTA Online today, source some special cargo. It has been a while since I did one of those missions. Usually, I'm just going after the guys parachuting or taking vehicles back. I mean, ultimately, this, you're taking a vehicle back as well, but where the game just gives you the location, you head there, and then you return. I love driving this Rumpo Custom too. I'm not really a fan of the RV, just one, because that one's really, really slow. Specifically, like the Journey, sort of like the Dax RV, but the other one that was already in the game. Not the Zirconium Journey 2, but I guess it's the normal Zirconium Journey, you know? This Rumpo Custom, though, is fun. I would love to have a van like this, like a Ford E350, or Ford, I guess, E450. I don't know which one this is based on, but you put a crazy suspension on this. Now, of course, I'm trying to get rid of the wanted level 2. I'm just kind of driving around like an idiot while I do this. They haven't made me yet, though, so that's kind of cool. I don't think they ever saw me in the first place, and we just lost the law from that. So that's pretty sweet. But yeah, imagine owning one of these in real life. I know there's companies that do those custom-built vans, but honestly, doing something like this to your own, built from the ground up, would be pretty cool as well. I mean, you have to do a lot of work with pretty much everything. I don't even know where to start with the parts besides the suspension and stuff like that, but the safari basket on the roof looks great. I mean, this is sort of what I was trying to do to my 2004 Land Rover Discovery 2. I didn't have these crazy coilovers that this van has, but I mean, look at the suspension springiness on here. It's fun. There's so much axle articulation when you go off-road, and this, I mean, that's a solid rear axle, but it's like, it's in a different style. It's not cylindrical. It's like, it's squared off. It's strange. Either way, this is a cool thing. We're just bringing this crate back. I'll see you when we get to our crate warehouse. All right, we're coming up on our warehouse destination. We're gonna drop it off. I totally picked the wrong one too. I'm going to my second cargo warehouse. I picked the third on the list, but I guess that they're not going in order from north to south. So I kind of chose the wrong warehouse, and as you can see, I got to send out my techs. So that's something I want to do. But either way, I'm going to go ahead to my other warehouse. I just kind of messed it up because, as you could see, I parked my terabyte between here because I thought I was going to go to this warehouse, and then I was going to choose this one. But I guess I'll cycle between these two. Either way, what you want to do, if you're trying to farm special cargo for yourself, a great strategy, and not that I'm giving you any secret tips or anything like that. This is just how players recommend you farm cargo. This is the objectively the best way to do it, so you don't encounter any cooldowns, but obviously it's going to take me a little bit longer because I'm wasting my time right here, is you cycle between two warehouses. That way you don't encounter a cooldown on one of them, and you're good to go that way. I was going to have my terabyte parked in between the two warehouses, but I sourced cargo for that one by accident, and I should have been right here. That way I could just call my terabyte, or excuse me, call my oppressor Mark II, and get right on to the terabyte, get the next crate sourced, etc. So I had to travel all the way here. This didn't really save me that much time. If you don't own a terabyte, to source cargo, it's still fine. Just go to your warehouse, and this is if you own 2 warehouses, by the way, right? Source your cargo. When you're done, just change invite-only lobbies, and then source the next one off your office computer, and you'll be just fine. So you can see this one is on cooldown. Let's just do Cypress Warehouse now. We're kind of getting the grind all messed up, but I just wanted to do like 1 or 2 sources today for the video just to talk about it. I don't think we're gonna get lucky with the special crates, even though I was sourcing a little bit of cargo beforehand before I started to record this gameplay for you. But if we could, that would be pretty sweet. So we got to go to the crash site. Let's grab this cargo. Now, we did have to go 3 miles away. Optimally, what I probably could have done was just take my Sparrow over. That would actually make this a lot easier. And of course, I could also use my oppressor to take out all these enemies. But if you guys know anything about me as a GTA player, I find this game a million times more fun when, 1, you aren't using the oppressor. I know, practice what you preach, bad example, but I always recommend it if you want to make the game more fun because you're already bored, just go and avoid using the oppressor Mark II. But you'll see that in all my gameplay. I mean, when I live stream, I use the oppressor because it's also kind of similar to me to like Red Dead Online where you're using a horse to get around. I don't know why I make that distinction in comparison in my head, but that's kind of the mindset I get into when I play this game. That's why I still grind on the oppressor Mark II. You know, farm money, all that, just because it's fun for me. But when I get bored of playing this game, but not too bored where I actually just want to log off and stop playing a game altogether or go play something else, then I'll stop using the oppressor and I'll just use any other normal land vehicle or something like that. Just driving around with a fun sports car, SUV, truck, supercar, even whatever you want, right? I would say for optimizing cargo grinding, using the Sparrow, using the Raiju, using the oppressor, even the Mark I, if you know how to use it, that would be just fine as well. This source mission obviously is going to take a little bit of time because I got to go get each crate individually and bring it back. And so it's just a little bit more effort than I wanted to do, but nonetheless, we'll just speed this part up and collect every crate. All right, crate numero uno. We can go and collect that up right there. It would be fun if you could just drop it off and I don't have to go into the warehouse every time, but so far, I mean, that would be a nice little thing. Also, I should go hit these technicians up. So that's something funny. I guess they, while I was sourcing the other crates, all these guys became available again to help me source, and I totally missed it. So I got to go to the other 2 warehouses. I'm trying to not get super off sync, but it is what it is. Either way, it would be great if we got another quality of life update to special cargo, and you could just drop the crate off and fly all the way back, and you don't have to go into the warehouse every time, because that's annoying. But I would love to see that in the next summer DLC. But also, if we can get an update to the vehicle cargo warehouse to be able to source right out of the warehouse, that way when you finish a sale mission, you could just fast travel back to your vehicle cargo warehouse and just source it again. That would be awesome. Or, you know, when you're done, maybe they could even allow you to export up to 4 of the vehicles at once by yourself without having other people do them. They just park the cargo and the vehicles back at the vehicle cargo warehouse. I don't know if that necessarily would be something if they were to add that, if I would still take advantage, because then that would ruin the 10-10-12 method to guarantee yourself top range vehicles. But I would love to see vehicle cargo get some sort of update in this game. Add new cars to the mix, you know, things like that. Would you guys like to see an expansion to vehicle cargo? I certainly would. And with this week where it's double money and double RP on the sale missions, that's just definitely something I really want to see in game. Just some type of update, sort of like we had with criminal enterprises and the other types of businesses. That is crate number 2 will drop off, and now we just got to go grab numero tres. All right, let's just grab the 3rd crate here, which is just underneath the water, or right on top still, actually. Whoa, I got absolutely launched 4. That was crazy. All right, let's bring it back to the warehouse. And here we go, crate number 3 back. So we just did another source mission. I wanted to do an extra for you guys today, but also talk to you about that weird title screen issue on Enhanced. I mean, it doesn't really affect much. I don't even know what that tile was for initially that got blocked out. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fixed when the DLC comes out. But either way, there you go. You can see special cargo value right there in this warehouse. Just to point it out, we got $112,000 worth of crates. I don't think we have any special items in this warehouse itself. I remember last sale I did, I actually had quite a few. I had a golden minigun, I had an egg, I had a film reel, and they were all like stacked up neatly in a line. It looked nice. But unfortunately, we don't have anything right here. Either way, wanted to talk to you guys about the title screen issue, but also talk to you guys about the rare and special items for your special cargo to help you, you know, maybe optimize your special cargo grind a little bit more if you're a GTA Plus member, things like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like if you guys enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. Twitch.tv/HazardousHDTV for daily GTA Online live streams, farming GTA money. We're going to be preparing like crazy for the new summer DLC. Hopefully we get some news soon if it's not out already by the time you're watching this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, amigos.